Hi everyone, it's Lehman with Lace Covered Skies. I'm here today with another estate sale haul. This one's going to be a small one. So I'm going to add a small Goodwill outlet haul that I have in with it. So the first thing I got at this estate sale was this fabric right here. It's almost like a sweatsuit material. It's not as like fuzzy, I guess, but it's a little bit of a thicker material, almost like a thin sweatshirt type of thing. And it is kind of stretchy, at least this way. But I got this because it reminds me of my childhood, this pattern right here. And there's quite a bit there. So I got that. And then I got some of this fabric right here, which I think is so pretty. It's like upholstery fabric, I think, but I really love it. Love the colors, love the shininess. Now I'm gonna try and wash it. So I found that when fabrics are shiny like this and you wash it, it's not shiny anymore. So if you guys have any tips on how to wash these, I'd love to hear in the comments below. All right, and then I found just one pattern that I liked. They had kind of a lot of patterns, but this was the only one I liked. So I grabbed this one. Originally 85 cents. So I'm guessing it's like 60, 70, okay, 1970. I don't know if you can see that. My phone's been really weird lately with focusing and with operating. All right, and then I found this, which I thought was a cool picture. And then I found this paper doll book. It's like vintage eras. This book itself, though, is from 1983. And I have a lot of his books, his paper doll books. And whenever I see them, I just try to pick them up. So many cool images in here. So I guess there's this couple. And then there's a lot of people in this. 2 kids and 3 couples. So I thought that was cool. I love looking at these images. I'm thinking of doing a vintage style journal soon because I'm so stuck on retro. Even my children's themed journals are retro. So I love vintage. And I have a lot of stuff that's vintage. So I think I really should branch out. But yeah. So I got a stack of these envelopes. They're just regular. They're still new and in the box. And they're the big kinds. I think these are 8 by 10. And then I found some old file folders. It looks like they had a filing cabinet in the garage and they emptied out the whole filing cabinet and they just kind of put the folders aside. And these were the folders, which I think are cool because these look old to me. So it's this brown color. There's this like canvasy tape on the side. And then when you open it, you could put stuff on the insides like this. And either I'll cut these up and use them as like to back things onto, or I will use the folders themselves. So there were a few of those, and there were more of these kinds. Where there's like a little spot at the top to put labels into. And then, you know, it's like a little accordion so that you can just put things into, but these are not as, they're not in good condition. So I think I'm gonna definitely cut these up and use them to back things onto. But I got a little stack of those. And then I found these cards. So it looks like this person was a teacher in the 80s and she had some learning games and things like that. I didn't like a lot of them and I didn't find flashcards, which is what I was hoping to find, but I did find these cards. These are like games, I guess, or warm-ups, but I really like the color and I think I'm going to use these to back things onto or use the cards themselves. But it's a nice big stack, and again I got them because I love this color. It's like one of those envelopes. It's like one of these envelopes. All right. And then I did find some flashcards that I liked, and they were these. I like these simpler ones, like with no color on them, no drawings, or just like a simple black and white drawing. But I don't really have a lot of these kinds of cards, so I think this will be really useful. And that was it for that estate sale. So the Goodwill outlet haul, I found just a few odds and ends. There were bunches of these floating around in these huge bins, like mixed in with clothing and everything. So I actually stood there and picked out the exact ones that I wanted. I like prints like these, especially this one. It reminds me of the 80s, and I like the little patterns and these vibrant colors. That's like my favorite. This one is kind of shabby chic to me. See, like this, I love this. And I think the way that the print is, the way the flower looks, it reminds me of like, you know, like a retro feeling. Love this. This one's really cool. It's a little bit different. I love this one. And this one. These are like my types of prints, like totally. This one too. And then, not my favorite, but I think it's cool. Love this one. I would love to find like a whole roll of any of these. That's cool. It's kind of pastel and light. This would be good in a boho journal. This one's really cool. I like this one a lot. Yeah, so these were so much fun to pick through. And I think I've been making fabric tags. So I think since these are so small, that's what I'm going to end up using most of these for. Especially because there's such a variety here. And that's kind of what I want when I make those tags. I love this one. Yeah, so I'm gonna go through the rest pretty quickly here. Love this one. This is really cool. See how like they're so varied, but each one is so cool. And yeah, this is probably for a quilt, like for a quilt. But the fabrics are just so fun. That's a cool one. It's kind of different. I like that one. It's simple. I like this kind of orange-red color where it's kind of like not that vibrant. I mean, it is vibrant, but it almost looks distressed or something. I don't know if that's showing up. That's a cool one. That's just very like nostalgic for me for some reason. This is a really pretty one. Doesn't that seem like the 80s? Like little girls would wear dresses with those kind of prints on them. All right, and then I found some more odds and ends. This book, which I love the drawings in here, of course. Super cute. And then this one. And this one. Oops. Like a little bonus one in here. I love these types of pictures. I don't know if the food was good, but they look good. And the way these, a lot of these older cookbooks were photographed, the color is just so good. Why can't we do that now? Like, look at that. Even the color of the background. It like makes the picture, I think. Super cool. And this little box of cards was so fun. I think I've seen someone haul this. I think Diane H. found some of these at a flea market, but they are so cute. It says, between my pressing duties. And the picture is just adorable. Is that not focusing? Okay, so there's that design, and there's this one, always in the market for news. Let me try to show it in the best light. And then this adorable one, wishing you well. And she's getting water from a well. And these are postcards on the back. And then these, thinking of you. And then this one, just a line, and she's hanging her wash on a clothesline. And then this one, just to let you know what's cooking. Super cute. So that was my collective haul and estate sale and the Goodwill outlet. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I will talk to you next time. All right, thank you. Bye.